Hi, I'm here to talk about Dark Phoenix. I think that Dark Phoenix is a lot of people's least favorite X-Men film, which I think is understandable. Uh, I think that I prefer it over Apocalypse. I don't think that Dark Phoenix is that bad of a film. I don't think it's a perfect film or anything like that, but I do enjoy the film. I like that it does feel like Jean Grey's film as it should. I like that Cyclops actually has a prominent role in it as he should. Although, interestingly, I don't think Dark Phoenix is as good of a film as The Last Stand. I feel like The Last Stand had more of a personality, more memorable moments. When it comes to a lot of the important stuff, like focusing on Jean Grey, giving Cyclops more to do, developing the Phoenix storyline more, I feel like Dark Phoenix does succeed in that and does do that stuff better than The Last Stand. But there is some directions that characters are taking him that I'm not the biggest fan of. What's known with Charles Xavier is a little bit odd, where he's definitely really entertaining in the film, really charming. It does feel like the film is not putting him in the most likable of positions, and I'm not the biggest fan of that being done with it. I do still like him in the film, but I think that his storyline could have been handled a little bit differently. Beast is really likable early on, uh, but he goes down an unlikable path later on, and I think that really hurt his character, unfortunately. Uh, what's done with Magneto feels a bit of a repeat of Apocalypse, where at first it seems like he's cool, and now he's being bad again, and then he learns to be cool again. It feels like just repeating what Apocalypse already did, and Apocalypse didn't do that the best, and Dark Phoenix seems to be repeating that, but not even doing it as well as Apocalypse did, which is unfortunate. And I love Mystique in the films. So her send off in Dark Phoenix is not the most satisfying. That was an unfortunate direction to take such a prominent, important character in the films. Not a huge fan of that. And there's certain things where certain characters feel like afterthoughts. Where Storm and Nightcrawler felt kind of like afterthoughts in Apocalypse, they feel like that again in Dark Phoenix. The villain, I think that I like more than a lot of other fans do. Somewhat interesting interactions with Jean Grey, but still a villain that could have used a little bit more development, a little bit more personality. So Dark Phoenix is a flawed film. Personally, I think that on a character level, it is somewhat better than Apocalypse, but has similar problems to it and is mostly similar to it in quality. So, is Dark Phoenix one of the weaker X Men films? I do think so. I do still enjoy it, though.